No! God, please, no! No!
I honestly don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. What is up, guys? It's your boy StraightUpHippo, and today we're here because Need for Speed Heat is apparently getting bikes. Literally don't know how to feel about this. Now, before we go ahead and get into today's story, I want to go ahead and say subscribe to the channel. There's going to be loads of Need for Speed Heat content on the way, so stay here. Exclusive content. I'm a game changer. You already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
So this story actually broke yesterday night. I think 2 bikes were found in the game files. Obviously, the game now is available to preload on Origin. I forgot to say this while I was recording, but essentially since then 4 more have been found. Another story broke. I'm literally going to show you them in 20 seconds, so just hold on. So obviously, as people have preloaded the game, they've started data mining the game, and while people were data mining, they essentially found this: a lot of text. Now, I'm not a hacker. I'm definitely not a hacker, but all you need to know is that from this big bunch of lump of text is that the BMW S1000rr, the Honda CB1000EX and 1000rr, and the Triumph Bonneville T120 were found in the game files. Now, as we already know, bikes aren't really confirmed for launch, so I'm assuming, and we're only gonna assume, that this is for live service. I did think it was a bit weird when I was playing the game and this cutscene came up and there was a fully modeled BMW S1000. When I saw it, I just thought it looked a bit weird. There's no reason for that to be in the game unless they've got intentions of using bikes in the game. I know a lot of people are going to be like, it's not real, it's not real. There's no reason for them to model a bike when they could be modeling an RX-8. That's how I'm going to think of it. Not only that, but there's 4 of them. Like, it's not the only one. Bikes are coming in live service, and I don't know how I feel about it. What do you guys think? Are you guys happy about the bikes coming? I'm going to leave a poll somewhere up here. Do you guys want to see bikes coming in Need for Speed? Because to be honest, for me, I honestly don't really think so. Now, the way I'm seeing all of this is bikes are all well and good, but, you know, the game still doesn't have speed lists on launch. You know, the game still has things missing that need to be addressed first. You know, free roam. We haven't heard anything about online free roam. Are we going to have free burn challenges? You know, is there going to be king infected? Or is it literally going to be bare bones free roam? These are the things that we don't know yet, and I'm sure it will tide us to update 1, but why are you adding bikes when you haven't even got speed lists in the game yet? Like, surely all the management and time and resources would go into that team instead of the modelling team and the vehicle team, who maybe have a bit of spare budget. Like, surely they could put that money into the team that's working on multiplayer and stuff. As well as that, I think we can all kind of agree that Need for Speed Heat has a huge customization problem for the existing cars. Cars like the R32, the R34 haven't seen, you know, any customization in any form that's brand new since 2015. It's very obvious which cars in this game, like which models are old and which models are new, because the cars just don't sit right, the wheels don't poke out quite the same. So as you can see, there is a few problems here and there. Now, don't get this twisted, I still think Heat is the best Need for Speed game to come out since Hop Shoot 2010. It's got so much stuff that we all want, but bikes wasn't one of those things, especially when, you know, you've got all these things like the speed lists and, you know, the online free roam that we've not heard anything about other than it's there. You know, the customization for the cars, the corner cutting, like there is a list of things that I guess in the priority list should have been there before bikes, and I guess that's where I'm coming from. I'm not a developer. I don't know how these things work behind the scenes. I don't know, you know, if some things are a bit harder to put in than others, and the time constraints and project management. But what I do know is that corner cutting, customization, and online multiplayer needs to be before bikes. That's all I know. I also know if I saw an RX-8 in the game, that would probably get me a lot more excited than a BMW S1000rr, and the same goes for cars like the Eclipse, etc, etc. I'm not a dev, I'm only a consumer, and I plan to stay that way, but I don't know how I feel about it. And the thing is, with all these bikes, there was also customization files found, which is good. I think if they're going to add bikes, they should have customization in, but then there's a whole other string of questions around these bikes that are they actually going to get right. So for example, the balancing. What's the balancing going to be like with the bikes compared to the cars? Every single game I've ever played with bikes and cars, the bikes have been absurd. Midnight Club LA is the first one to come to mind. Oh my god, the Kawasaki Ninja in Midnight Club LA was OP. The Crew 2, OP. You know, I could carry on listing these games, but I've never used a bike in a game and it's been as balanced as a car. It's just not how it works. And I don't want Speedless, when it eventually comes out, to just be bikes, because that's going to be so boring. I'm so conflicted. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all this. It's a really, really weird one. And I guess that's it. I guess that's where I stand with it all. It's like, it's cool. Like, I get it. I get you want to expand the brand. There's nothing wrong with actually adding bikes in. But I think the most important thing in this scenario is context. We still need to keep in mind Heat hasn't released and Ghost haven't made a game that is, you know, fully packed of features and isn't broken on launch ever. Rivals was a mess. 2015 was a mess, and Payback was a mess. It looks like Heat is going to be good, but I can almost guarantee, you know, for example, Speedless and the free roam thing I've just mentioned are two things which need to be added before bikes, and that is the main place of where I'm coming from. And that's it really. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I kind of would have hoped they would have gone more in the Forza direction, where they focus on cars and only cars and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I guess they've gone in this direction for a reason, so we're just going to have to trust them, and hopefully everything goes okay. But I don't really know how to feel about all this. I'm also going to mention this at the end of the video. I'm going to make a full video about this, but Need for Speed might be coming to Steam. Like, I just want to quickly preemphasize that the news came out yesterday. I'm going to make a full video about this at some point in the future, but Need for Speed might be coming to Steam. It's pretty big news. Anyway, that's been it from me today. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.